Hi everyone, Natalie here, and today I'm here to give you just a posture workout. All you need is a TheraBand. We're going to go through a few stretches just to release some areas that might be tight on you, and then we're going to do 3 very powerful strengthening exercises on your back and your shoulders to get yourself in a better posture. This really should help you reduce any kind of neck tension that you've got going on and just really get your back strong so that you can hold yourself in a good posture, whether you're sitting at a desk, on your feet all day, or just want to reduce some of that neck tensions, those aches and pains that you've got. So if you've got a TheraBand at home, please grab that. Ideally, maybe a green or blue to start for most people is pretty good, but grab whatever you can. All right, here we go. So bring your arm up onto a door frame or the corner of a room. Make sure your elbow is 2 or 3 inches higher than your shoulder, palm onto the wall. You can hold onto your rib cage so you start to keep your body square and slowly rotate so that you're opening through the chest. You're going to twist as far as you can. Everyone's range of motion is going to be a little different, but keep your abdominals in and imagine you're twisting your entire chest around and try and keep that shoulder relaxed and down away from the ears. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. Breathing in, exhale, release. Again, deep breath in and exhale. And once more, deep breath in, exhale, release into your breath. And then just bend your knees a little bit. Sink a little deeper into that chest stretch. If you start to get some tingling and numbness in your hand, feel free to come out of it a little early. If you feel like you can hang out a little longer, and stick with me. And then to come out of it, straighten your legs, slowly walk back towards your arm and just shake it out. We're going to do the same on the other side. So now other arm, up, elbow 2 or 3 inches higher than your shoulder. Start to twist your body around. Slowly walking your feet, bringing your hips and your rib cage along with it. As you twist, start to feel that wonderful stretch through your chest. I feel like I could go a little higher. All right, from here, deep breaths, breathing in through the belly and exhaling out. Again, deep breath in. Exhale. Maybe twist a little further as you exhale. You should be softening into this. One more deep breath. And release. You can go a little deeper by bending your knees, sinking a little further into this stretch. Really allowing your chest to open up. Good. And slowly straighten your legs, start to walk yourself back towards your arm and just shake it out. Next, we're going to do a couple of neck stretches because most likely you've got a little bit of neck tension going on. So with our neck stretches, we really want to roll the shoulders up, back, and down so we're nice and tall. From here, you're going to bring your chin all the way to one side and then bring that chin down towards your shoulder. From here, the direction that I'm looking, I'm going to use that same arm, bring it up overhead. I want you to grab the back of your head and imagine that you're lengthening your neck. So you actually want to think like you're pulling up, creating a little bit of traction for your neck, and then draw that neck up and down. So we're not just pressing down on the head, we're actually lengthening up and then bringing it up and over. While we're doing this, we're keeping the opposite shoulder open so that I have a nice, long, beautiful posture here. A couple deep breaths here. You should feel a nice stretch right along the side of your neck. Breathing into it and releasing. Good. Slowly release your head. Slowly release your hand. Take a couple deep breaths. And just release the neck. It's okay if your neck feels kind of funky after doing a neck stretch. That's normal. Within a few seconds, it should clear out. If you have any residual irritation, then this may not be the best stretch for your neck right now, or maybe just hold it a little shorter period of time. And if you have any contraindications, any neck surgeries and things like that, just talk to your doctor before going into some of these stretches. We're going to do the same to the other side, so roll the shoulders down and back. chin all the way to the side, and then from there, bring that chin down towards your shoulder. Keep your opposite arm open, shoulder rolled back. We're going to bring the same arm as the direction we're facing, up overhead, grab onto the base of your head, lengthen your head, so feel like your neck is growing longer first, pulling your head up and out, and then draw the head down and forward. Breathe into your neck. Just imagine each of those vertebrae opening and lengthening. Good. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gently release your head. Slowly bring it up. And just a gentle side-to-side motion. Good. We're going to do one more stretch in each direction. This time, instead of going all the way to the side, I want you to pick a position halfway between front and side. So you're going to be on the 45-degree angle, and then drop your chin down to your chest. This is going to target a line of pull that's going a little bit more towards the back of the shoulder. So same thing here. Bring your chin down. We're going to bring that same arm up and overhead. Start to lengthen your head. Imagine the direction going up and out first, then draw it down. Kind of creating a rainbow shape here. But never just pressing down on the head. We want to create a nice long line. Deeply breathing. As you stretch, if it feels a little intense, come out of it early. Or maybe just ease up off that pull. Good. One more breath in and out. And slowly bring your head up. Always come out of your neck, stretches slowly. And just give yourself a little shake side to side. And then other side. Again, pick a place halfway between front and side. 45 degrees to the side. Keep those shoulders back. Chin down towards your chest. Arm reaches up and over. Lengthen your head up first. And start to draw your head down, creating that beautiful rainbow curve up and over. We're opening and lengthening the neck. We're not compressing the neck. I can't say that enough. With each breath, just keep imagining your shoulder opening, your neck lengthening down and forward. It should feel intense, but it should also feel really good. If your neck is really stiff, this is one you might want to do a few times a day on a regular basis, especially if you work at a computer too. Good. Slowly come on out of that and gently shake your head side to side. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls up and back. All right, now we're going to make our way down to the floor, going into our back strengthening, and we'll finish off with some TheraBand exercises just for a little extra strengthening of the shoulders. So now that we're all stretched out in the neck and chest, we're going to do a little bit of strengthening for the lower traps in the back so that we can start to pull our shoulders back to improve our posture. So you're just going to roll up a towel and you're going to rest your forehead on the towel so you don't smush your nose into the mat or the floor. From here, just get your body nice and long. Arms are going to come out to the side and we want thumbs rotating up towards the ceiling. From here, pull your belly button in. Tuck your tailbone under so you start to create some support for your low back. And then you want to imagine drawing your shoulders down away from the ears and then start to squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. We're trying to avoid using any upper traps and really focus in right across the mid-back. After doing a few of these, you should start to feel a really nice burn in that area. So from here, abs in, shoulders down. Start to squeeze those shoulder blades before you move and then slowly bring your arms up. Hover them just an inch or two off the floor. And bring it down. And again, shoulders drop down and back. Slowly lift and lower. Good. So we're going to do several reps here. If you start to feel like your shoulders are creeping up and you're starting to hike and lift with the top of your shoulders, just shake it out. Give yourself a little break. Count to 5 and reset. It's all about quality, not quantity. I don't care how many you do here. We're going to do a few more just for the sake of this workout. But It's really important that you do these correctly. Otherwise, you're just going to be building incorrect posture and you're not going to get all the benefits of it. Let's do 3 more reps here. Slowly lift and hold. Bring it down. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And bring it down. 1 more. Lift and hold. And lower. Good. From here, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You're just going to press yourself up into a little bit of a cobra position. This is a great exercise just in itself for starting to get your shoulders back. So right here, we want to make sure we're not hiking those shoulders up. We're actually dropping the shoulders down away from the ears and squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting through the abdominals. So hold here for a few more seconds. Abs in, shoulders down and back. You can put a little pressure into your hands and really lengthen. Feel like your heart is reaching forward out in front of you. Good. And release down. Next, we're going to be doing external rotation for the shoulders. One of the things that happens as we start to kind of come into this poor posture here where we roll forward is the arms actually start to internally rotate as well. So we want to externally rotate and open up those shoulders. So we're going to take a TheraBand. TheraBands, different brands have different colors. For most brands, I'd say a green is a good to start out with. Blue's a little heavier, but you can kind of play around with your hand grip in order to find the best resistance that works for you. So from here, elbows are in by the side, rolling the shoulders down and back, and then we're going to hold onto the TheraBand, palms faced up right in front of us. From here, you're going to pull outward. So with this motion, it doesn't have to be very big. As we start to pull wider and the elbows come away from the body, we're using larger muscle groups instead of our small external rotators around the shoulders. So we actually want to keep it a little bit smaller. Elbows stay in. Think of your arm like a door hinge. So if my elbows are stacked directly over underneath my shoulders, then I'm only going to work in a range where I can maintain that. If I start to go further out of that range, it's not going to stay in the right position. And again, like I said, we're going to get into some other muscle groups. So from here, maybe just a little hold at the end. Usually after 2, 3, 4, you should actually start to feel some warmth in your shoulder. So I'm coming from palms facing straight forward to maybe 45 degrees out to the side. I'm not going all the way to the side with my shoulders. Good. Exhale, squeeze, and bring it in. We're going to do about 5 more. Pulling it out and in, keeping those elbows in by the side. If you feel like there's a lot of space between your elbow and your rib cage, you can even add a little towel wrapped up underneath your arm and just kind of bring it into your side. For some people, that feels a little bit more comfortable. And it can help you just maintain your position as well. Good, let's do 2 more here. Exhale, squeezing that outward motion and bring it in. Good, once more. Draw it out and in. Awesome, just shake it out. Last exercise we're going to do here, just for a little more back and motion work. I have a pretty long TheraBand here, so I'm actually going to take this, I'm going to place it on the floor and step on it with one foot, and then I'm taking the opposite hand, palm face up, and it's kind of down at a diagonal. With all of these, we always want to think about having a good posture to begin with, but then from here, I'm just going to lift up to about shoulder height. So I'm bringing it down and forward, and then up to about shoulder height. If I move myself on the diagonal so you can see that range of motion coming here. Good. The whole time I'm making sure I'm keeping my shoulder down away from my ear. I'm not lifting with my shoulder before I lift my arm. I'm actually keeping that shoulder down and lifting from my back. So it's that same retraining. I'm not trying to use my upper trap. I'm trying to lift from my mid back. Good. Let's do a couple more here. Exhale, breathe. And release. 2 more. Lift and hold. Bring it down. And once more, draw that palm up and lower down. Good. Same set. Other side. Stepping on your TheraBand with the opposite foot. Grabbing with the opposite hand. Down and diagonal. Always having good posture. Abs in, shoulders down and back. Lifting up and down and forward. Good, just a few more. Lifting up and lower. Breathe as you exhale. Feel that shoulder dropping down your back. And lift. Good. Always making sure that everything's square. We never want to be leaning to one side or the other, even though we're doing one arm. We're really trying to create a nice, long, symmetrical body. Got 2 more here. Draw it up and lower. And 1 more. Bring it up and down. Good. So I hope you enjoyed this posture workout. I hope you got a little relief from some of that tension in your neck and chest. And then with all this strengthening, you should be able to stand a lot taller, shoulders back, and actually have a little more back strength and shoulder strength to get yourself in an ideal posture. Have a great day.